Welcome to the session of Durga Software Solutions Easy English. In our previous session, we have discussed about all the simple tenses. Now, today we are going to discuss about all the continuous tenses. Students, as we discussed earlier in our classes, how many continuous tenses are there? 3 continuous tenses. So today in these 3 continuous tenses, we are going to discuss altogether 18 continuous tenses with different examples. That means today we are going to deal 18 different variety of sentences with the same example. Okay, shall we start? All right. Now, when coming to present continuous structure, this is the structure that is provided for us, that is subject plus am, is, are plus V4. And coming to past continuous tense, the structure provided is subject plus was or were plus V4. Same as coming to future continuous tense, the structure provided is subject plus will plus be plus V4. That means all of you might have understood by this time all the structures, right? Okay. Now based on this structure, I am going to give you the discussed example what we have already discussed in our previous tenses. So let us take the same example and let us go ahead with the same example. That is, Rupa is writing a novel. This was the example that I would like to take. How do you think so this Rupa has taken place here? How do you think so the example Rupa is writing a novel has taken place here? This has existed because of the structure that we have got on the board. Okay, so when we describe about it, when we split the sentence according to the structure, Rupa stands for the subject and is stands for is, and writing stands for V4, and a novel stands for, this is enlargement of the sentence as we discussed earlier, right? Okay. So subject plus is plus V4. When does is comes? Is always agrees a singular subject, that is a third person pronoun, right? So if it is she, he, it, this all goes with is. And what are we exactly doing here with these sentences? We are forming positive sentence, negative sentence and a questioning sentence, right? We framed positive sentence with all the simple tenses, negative sentence with all the simple tenses, as well questioning sentences with all the simple tenses. So now we are going to frame the positive, negative and questioning sentences with the given continuous tenses. Now see, Rupa is writing a novel is actually a positive sentence. Why do you think so it is a positive sentence? Because it exhibits positive sense of the statement. So it is a positive sentence. And moreover, the easiest way to identify whether a sentence is positive or negative, one thing is according to the sense of the sentence, and second thing is according to the word of a particular word that is provided in the sentence. Okay, so we have observed one of the ways that the sense, it is not at all giving any negative sense to us, so we can rate it as a positive sentence. That is one of the clues. And there is one more way to find a positive and negative sentence, that is using the not. whenever a sentence doesn't have not in it, it always stands as a positive sentence. If there is no not, it is a positive sentence. If there is not, then it is a negative sentence, as we discussed earlier, right? So now we are going to convert this positive sentence into negative sentence. How are you going to do that? Very simple. So you have to add not beside the helping verb. Where is the helping verb in the sentence provided to us? Exactly, that is is. Is a helping verb that is provided for us to give correct sense to the given sentence. Now, when you place not beside is, automatically this sentence becomes a negative sentence, right? Okay. So let's do the example like this. Rupa is not writing a novel. Very simple. See how simply we have converted this positive sentence into negative sentence by means of a very simple technique called not, right? And I already told you in our previous sessions that every sentence that doesn't have not can become a positive sentence, or every sentence that has not in it can become a negative sentence. No, it is only applicable to certain sentences which are being dealt with the tenses structures. Okay, so for the general sentences it is not applicable. Alright students, alright then. So can we give the structure for the sentence that is provided here? For the negative sentence, this is the positive sentence and this is the negative sentence. To write a negative sentence, what is the structure that we usually require? Correct. Subject plus helping verb plus, this helping verb can be am, is or are. Okay, so that is the helping verb, plus not plus V4 and plus enlargement. Of course that is not, that it need not be mentioned in our structure, but this is the structure that we usually follow to write a negative sentence. How can we know that whether a sentence is positive or negative? The simplest way is just to identify not, whether there is a not or not provided in the sentence or not, you have to find out. If a not is provided in the sentence, obviously it is a positive, and if there is no not in the sentence, obviously it is it is negative sentence. Alright, okay. Now forming a question with the provided sentence. Now I would like to take the same sentence here. Rupa is writing a novel. For my convenience, I am just one more time I am taking my sentence, my first helping sentence. Okay, so in fact this is a positive sentence. Every one of us knows that this is a positive sentence. When we are converting this into a questioning sentence, a very simple technique I already told you in our previous sessions, that we just have to interchange the words, places of the words. Okay, we just have to interchange the places of the first word and the second word. Then here this place is occupied by the second word, and beside the second word the place is occupied by the first word. So as your observation, what is the second word here? It is, and what is the first word here? It is Rupa. Correct. Now when these both words interchange their places, obviously it is that is going to be written first. Okay, so is, and when is takes the first place, automatically Rupa goes to the second place. Rupa is Rupa, And as it is, the remaining part of the sentence has to be copied down. Okay, whatever the structure you are following here, whatever the form of verb that you are using here, the same form of verb has to be followed immediately after the exchanging of the places. Okay, right. Is Rupa writing a novel? And it should be ended with a question mark. That is mandatory. So now it is very simple that even though you forget structure, if you remember certain logics, certain clues, definitely it is more easy for you to on the spot quickly you can just tackle it within seconds. Alright. So then it became, is Rupa writing a novel? Question mark. Now this is with is. What about the remaining part of the sentences? For some time being, I am just rubbing these things because I would like to clear my board for my next example to get it ready. So well students, we have discussed something with a singular subject. Now it's time for us to discuss about plural subject in the present continuous tenses. Alright, we are now only doing with present continuous tenses. We have not gone to past continuous tense or future continuous tense so far. Just till now we have dealt with the examples with the singular subject, and now we are going to deal with the plural subject. Before going to plural subject, let us just rewind once again what we have discussed just now. Rupa is writing a novel. How did you get this example? This example is excreted from the structure that is provided to us. So it has become Rupa is writing a novel. In fact, this is termed as a positive sentence. When a positive sentence is converted into a negative sentence, in the sentence not has to be provided. Okay, and where that not has to be provided, it should not be provided wherever you like the not. Suppose I can't provide the not with my example like Rupa is writing not a letter or a novel. I can say a novel. This is my sentence. In my sentence, I am provided with not somewhere where I liked it. And in fact, I cannot call it as a negative sentence because not is not placed according to the rule. Okay. So the rule to provide not is always it is beside the helping verb, and the helping verb always depends upon the subject that is taken, the subject that is discussed. Okay students, right, that is why we have provided not immediately after is. So then it became Rupa is not writing a novel. Okay, so the structure provided for this is subject plus is plus not plus V4. So this is the required structure to construct a negative sentence. Now coming to the questioning sentence, this is a questioning sentence. If you know the positive sentence, it is more easy for you to convert the positive into negative as well as questioning sentence. How can you convert the positive sentence into questioning sentence? Very simple, you just have to interchange the places as we did in our simple tenses, right? In fact, whatever tense you are dealing with, you just have to follow certain rules. That's it. So when you interchange the places of is and the subject, automatically the sentence becomes a question. When you just again interchange these two places, again it becomes Rupa is writing a letter. So it becomes a positive sentence. A positive question existed from a positive sentence and negative question existed from a negative sentence. Okay, so now it has become a positive question. It is like, is Rupa writing a novel? now the structure for this is am, are, is plus subject plus V4 question mark. This is the structure for questioning sentences. So this is all with only the singular subject. Now let's deal some examples with the plural subject. So can you give me some example with the plural subject? Can you just use the same verb and take a plural subject here? Very good. Rajan and Sujan. Rajan and Sujan. In our previous example, instead of this Rajan and Sujan, we have taken the subject as they. Okay, either I can take Rajan and Sujan directly as a subject, or I can shorten them and take them as they. Okay, so as of now, let us deal with Rajan and Sujan directly, because we have got many examples with they. We dealt with many examples they in our previous subject verb agreements, especially when we are dealing with simple tenses. Now Rajan and Sujan, how many subjects are there here? So automatically what should come in place of is? We know the structure very well. It is subject plus am, is, are plus V4. We know it, and you know very well that am always goes with I, is always goes with singulars, and are always goes with plural, right? And here Rajan and Sujan is a plural subject. So obviously we should go for are, because we are dealing with continuous tenses. Rajan and Sujan are writing novels. Rajan and Sujan are writing novels. Okay, so this is my example, and I say this is my positive sentence. This is my positive sentence. Why do I say that this is my positive sentence? Because it gives a positive sense and it hasn't got not in it. So I say that I declare myself that this statement provided is a positive statement with a plural subject. Where is the plural subject? Yes, this is the plural subject that is provided to us. Because it is a plural subject, we have agreed with are plus ing. Okay, now so what could be the structure for this? Same structure, subject plus am plus not plus V4. So let us specify a little more deeply. If you would like to take here as is, because we dealt with some examples with is, here you can mention it singular subject. And if you would like to take this as a specification, you can mention it here as plural subject plus are plus V4. Okay, this is the structure for your positive sentence with the plural subject. Now you have to convert this into negative sentence, and it's very simple. How can you just convert this into negative sentence? Very simple, dead easy. What you have to do? Just placing not beside a helping verb. What is the helping verb provided in this sentence? Very good, that is are. So if you place not beside are, automatically the entire sentence becomes a negative sentence. So let's deal with the negative sentence once again. Here Rajan and Sujan are not writing novels. Rajan and Sujan are not writing novels. Where did we place not here? Exactly, after the helping verb. I have declared are as a helping verb or a auxiliary verb. When you place not beside an auxiliary verb, automatically the positive sentence gets converted into a negative sentence. And by this statement, can you give me the structure for this? Yes, it's very simple. The structure is this: plural subject plus are plus not plus V4 can be taken as the structure for negative sentence. Now, what about the questioning sentence then? So, we finished converting the positive sentence into negative sentence. Now, what about the questioning sentence? Even the questioning sentence is very simple. Once again, let us take the same example down. Directly we can deal if we once you got habituated framing certain different sentences by means of a given sentence. But as of now, to make our understanding more clear, okay, we just would like to take once again, that is Rajan and Sujan are writing novels. Now this is my positive sentence. From positive sentence, I am preparing a positive question. So what is the rule that we are following so far? Yes, correct. Just interchanging the places of the first word and the second word. This is first, this is second. So you have to interchange the places. R should come in the beginning. R. Again, this first word should go to the second place. Rajan and Sujan. R, Rajan and Sujan. How did you get this R, Rajan and Sujan? After exchanging the places of these two particular words, you got this existing word, right? So this becomes Rajan and Sujan are gets converted into are Rajan and Sujan, and the remaining part of the sentence as it is, it has to be copied down. Are Rajan and Sujan writing novels? In fact, what is this? This is a question. So we should not end with full stop. A question should always be a question, so it has to be ended with a question mark. If you end it with full stop, the entire sentence is quite wrong, though you have used the correct structure, because the punctuation has got that much importance. Can a human body survive without heart? No, it's also quite same. So a sentence cannot survive without punctuations. Alright. So finally we have got the questioning sentence, that is, are Rajan and Sujan writing novels? This is the second word that we placed, and this is the first word that we placed here. Means we just have interchanged their places. So from this, can you say that how the structure is going to take place? Yes, very good, you are right. So this is helping verb, means are. If the helping verb are takes place, automatically it has to be followed by a plural subject. Plural subject, very good, plus V4. This is the questioning form. So far students, as we have understood the concept in our earlier classes, now it's very easy for us to deal very quickly, right? So these are the formed sentences using plural subject. So a positive sentence, negative sentence and a questioning sentence. In fact, this is a questioning sentence. Okay. So out of one sentence, we can excrete n number of sentences based on their positivity and negativity and questioning sense. Alright. So if one example is given, you can excrete n number of examples out of this using different subjects, means a singular or a plural subject. Now I would like to introduce you one more area, that is with I. I am going to take one more subject, that is I. Now I started my example with I in the same present continuous tense. If you are constructing some sentence in a continuous tense with the subject I, what has to be followed by I? It is always be indicated in the structure that it is am, right? If you are speaking something about yourself, you always start your sentence with I. So it is to be followed with am. I am writing a novel. So this is my sentence. In fact, this is my positive sentence. See, when you compare these two sentences, here my subject is Rupa, and in my second zone my subject is Rajan and Sujan, and in my third zone my subject is I. This is the subject, right? So here Rupa is a singular subject and Rajan and Sujan is a plural subject, and I, though it is a singular subject, but it is treated as a personal pronoun. So always the agreement should be with am. Personal pronoun, I's agreement always should be with am. Whether you are using I in a simple present tense or present continuous tense, whatever it is, it has to be agreed with am. Okay, so that is the reason we have used am. It cannot be like I is writing a novel or I are writing a novel. No, these two sentences are wrong. Why? Because is cannot be agreed with I. The same way are cannot be agreed with I. The subject and verb agreement is wrong here. So the correct subject and verb agreement is am. So we have taken am beside I. Okay students, now according to our provided information, so what are we doing right now? In fact, we are dealing with positive, negative and questioning sentences, correct? So here this is my positive sentence. I am writing a novel. What is the structure for positive sentence? Very simple, the continuous structure is the positive structure. That is I plus am plus V4. This is my structure for positive sentence by making I as my subject. Okay, provided with I. And I would like to convert my positive sentence into negative sentence. So where should you use not here? This is a very important area. Very good. As we discussed in our previous classes, we already know that in these two areas we discussed where the not has to be taken place. So obviously the not should be taken place automatically after am. Correct. So what is the helping verb here? Exactly, that is am. So it is like this. I am not writing a novel. So this is my negative sentence. Why I call this sentence as a negative sentence? You know it very well that because we are provided with not in the sentence, which gives a negative sense, so I am calling this sentence as a negative sentence, right? So where that not is provided, be careful, that not has to be provided only after the helping verb that is mentioned. According to me, according to my sentence, my helping verb is am here in this sentence. So not is provided immediately after am. So I can say that I am not writing a novel. Finally it becomes a negative sentence. If you close not, this is a positive sentence. I am writing a novel. If you open not in the sentence, If you add not in the sentence, it's a negative. I am not writing a novel. Once again, positive sentence, I am writing a novel. Negative sentence, I am not writing a novel. Okay, this is a simple code for us to remember. Now, shall we do the structure now? Alright. So, the structure is this. That means, instead of subject place, I have put I plus am. That is, am I am taking here as a helping verb. Okay. Oh, alright. For your convenience, I am just writing like this. I plus am plus not plus V4. And I treat here I as the subject and am as the helping verb and not as the not and V4 as V4. So, the required structure for this is I am not writing a novel, that is subject plus helping verb plus not plus V4. Did we get the same structure here? Yes? Yes. Subject plus helping verb plus not plus V4. If you specifically describe every part of it, then you have to deal like this. If you are just saying as a whole, you can give this sort of structure. Okay. Now, we have finished dealing with positive and negative sentences. Now, let us discuss something about questioning sentence. To deal with questioning sentence, we would like to take this sentence once again. That's my subject. It is, I am writing a novel. I would like to take my positive sentence again. And very simple that when you take a positive sentence, what we have given you, the clue is this, just interchanging the places of the two particular words, first two provided words. So, am takes the place of the subject and automatically am is followed by I. Am I? Then writing a novel as it is, it comes down. Am I writing a novel? When can the sentence become a question? Very good. When a question mark is added to it. It has to be ended with a question mark. Then it became, am I writing a novel? Okay. When it takes place beside I, it's like this. I am writing. When these two places are interchanged, it becomes like this. Am I writing a novel? So, it's very simple for us. What is the structure for this? Very good. Structure for this is, so it could be like this. Subject plus helping verb plus V4. Okay, sorry, it's helping verb plus subject plus V4. This is the structure for questioning sentences. So, as a helping verb, what I can deal here as a helping verb, that's am, plus as a subject, what I can take here, I, plus V4. Then this becomes the structure for questioning sentences. So, students, it's very simple for us. Based on the subject that we take, we have to take the concerned helping verb that is provided for us according to the structure. Okay. If you miss the structure, it's not possible for you to frame these many sentences. If you are capable of holding the structures in your mind, in a splash of second, within seconds you can deal with n number of sentences with different subjects. In fact, I have dealt only with 3 subjects here, that is singular, plural and I. So, Rupa, Rajan and Sujan and I. You can deal with n number of examples like Sudha, we, they, you, I, etc. It, these, those, this, that, n number of subjects you can deal with. So once you go home, you please practice it. Automatically this becomes very easy for you. Okay.